problem that many people face, many businesses face, is that they are wasting time on people that will never buy from them. And that's because they are not reading the signals. You're wasting time on people who will never buy from you. So let me try and explain to you in this video, using some interesting examples, how you can spot the 4 types of customers so that you know exactly who you should be dealing with. The first category, I'll call them the O group, O, because they are oblivious. These are people who don't know they have a problem. They are people who don't know they have a need. So they don't see why they will need your product. They might listen to you out of politeness, but they don't really need what you're selling because they cannot think for the life of them why they will need your product. So this is an oblivious person. If I'll use the example of, let's say you sell organic honey, and to you, because you're a proponent of organic honey, it should make sense to anybody why people should choose organic honey. You're talking to somebody and he's telling you, but why is your honey so expensive when I can use sugar? Clearly, this person doesn't get it. The person doesn't understand why you should choose or use natural products. This is an oblivious person who doesn't see the difference between raw white sugar and natural honey. In his mind, all of them are sweeteners. If you know that this person is in the O group, you should know that this is an oblivious customer. This is somebody who doesn't see why he should buy your product over something that is readily available and cheaper. So in his mind, it's like, this is a cheaper product. Why should I buy your natural honey? That is somebody in the O group, oblivious customers. That's the first group. The second group is the P group. You call them, or I call them, pondering. Pondering means they are thinking. What it means is that they have realized they have a problem. They have realized they have a problem. They don't know how they are going to solve that problem. But the thing is, they now know they have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. They are at that position. What it means, to use the analogy of the person who sells natural honey. This is somebody who had just gone for their annual health check. And the doctor had just told him that he needs to watch his sugar consumption because he's gradually approaching diabetes, or he's in pre-diabetes. This is somebody who has gone for a health check and the doctor has told him, you need to watch your weight. You need to watch what you eat. This is somebody who I just realized, I'm getting older. I need to cut down on carbs. This is somebody who's trying to lose weight. This is somebody who has just made a New Year resolution saying, this year I'm going to lose 10 kilos, 20 kilos. And I'm going to start with what I eat. I'm going to start eating healthier stuff. They've just realized that they have a problem, that they have to stop consuming their white sugar. But they don't know what they're going to replace their white sugar with. They just know that they have to stop consuming white sugar, but they don't know what they are going to start consuming in place of white sugar. So this is a pondering customer. This person doesn't yet have any particular product on their radar. They're not actively thinking of any particular product or service. All they know is that they have a problem. And that's the pondering customer, potential customer. Then there's the E group. These are engaged customers. This is somebody who knows they have a problem, has already been researching different products, solutions, services that will help them solve the problem. They are now aware of the products that are on the market. They've gone into the market to ask, I have this problem, how do I solve it? So they have about 2, 3, 4 products they are considering. They are not newbies. They understand the space. They understand what the options are. To go back to our analogy, this is an engaged customer will be somebody who is looking at natural honey. They are looking at maple syrup. They are looking at dates. So they know all the different categories of organic substitutes for sugar that exist. They've been reading on the internet. They've been doing Google searches. They've been asking questions. They've been doing research. They've been going around, looking around supermarket shelves. So this is a searching customer. That's an engaged customer. And there's a way you deal with this kind of person. So that's the E group. The last group is the N group. I call them the needy group. This person knows they have a problem. They have been looking for a solution. They have found a solution. They have read up on the price of the solution, how it's going to be delivered, the quantity, what the product may look or feel like. They've asked for a sample. They've used it. They are ready to buy now. They are ready to buy right now. That's why they are needy. They don't need you to preach to them. They don't need you to tell them why this product is beneficial. They don't need education. They need action. They are asking you, where do I pay? And when are you going to deliver? That's what they're asking. They don't want preaching. They don't want you to sell to them. They are already sold. They may have been following you for a long time. They may have been tracking you and trailing you and stalking you for quite a while. So they don't need to hear much from you. They've made up their minds that this is the best solution for this problem I'm having. This is the best product or service that meets my needs. This is the product that fulfills my goals and my desire. That's it for a needy customer. So if you meet somebody and you are selling to them, or you have a standard way of selling, you are selling the same way to everybody you meet, you are going to run into trouble. Because if you sell to a needy person, you are wasting too much time. You're going to discourage them. What a needy person needs is, this is where you pay, this is how much you pay, this is when I will deliver. That's all they need. They don't want your preaching. If you meet an oblivious person, you will need to spend more time, because this is somebody who doesn't know they have a problem. So you have to help them realize that they have a problem. You need to show them the telltale signs. You need to prove to them that this problem is costing them something, or that they are ignoring this problem. In fact, you need to show them that the problem exists. You need to invest a lot of time, sometimes money, and a lot of effort convincing, educating this kind of person that they have a problem. Because until they realize they have a need or a problem, you cannot sell to them. A need needs to exist, a problem needs to exist before you can show that there's a vacuum in their lives that your product is coming to solve. So for this kind of customer, they need more time and patience. Particularly, you need to nurture them, because they are in the information stage. You need to open their mind. Sometimes it's even a thing of mindset. You need to motivate them and help them see the light. Depending on what you sell, you may not have that time or energy or effort.